What's good, all my trader and investor homies? It's your boy Kevin. This is Touchdown Trades, the home of the #1 stock market trading and investing channel on all of YouTube. The Touchdown Trades $1 million studio and trading dungeon, it froze. It froze over, so I had to escape. I'm not in the studio right now. I left, I ran to South Beach in Miami, got my Cohiba here, been puffing on Cohiba, sitting on the beach, 80 degrees here. But there's some great opportunities in the market. The market never sleeps, so I got to keep pumping out the videos. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down 3 clean energy stocks that have pulled back considerably off of the highs and I think are really good deals at these price points. We know that clean energy is the future, and that's no secret. Investors have flocked to the sector, not only EV, but fuel cells, hydrogen stocks, solar, wind, it's all the future. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 really high growth stocks that in my opinion are really good buys right now. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor and consider hitting that subscribe button. Also do me a big solid and go down there and like the button. If you like free money, I know I like free money, check out the link in the description for Webull. They're offering the Touchdown Trades community 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. Get your free stocks, link in the description. All right, let's break down these high growth clean energy stocks. Let's get it. This video is being brought to us by Touchdown Trades University. It's a 3-in-1 stock market trading and investing course. Includes options trading, active swing trading, and long-term investing. Plus, it also includes lifetime access to the private Discord chat where you get my buy and sell orders in real time. There's a $50 off coupon in the description. Check it out. EV is the future. There's no doubt about it. EV is the future. But in my opinion, in big industrial situations, we need a bridge to get us to EV. Situations like, how about generators? How about big Class 8 semi-trucks? How about forklifts, industrial equipment? The EV technology, the battery tech, the range, it's not there yet. That brings us to a bridge, and that is going to be fuel cells, in my opinion. Fuel cells, if you're not familiar, a fuel cell uses the chemical energy of hydrogen or another fuel to cleanly and efficiently produce electricity. So if hydrogen is the fuel, electricity, water, and heat are the only products. Very, very low carbon emissions. So when the government slaps regulations on carbon emissions, what are these big industrial companies going to turn to when they have to lower their carbon emissions by law? They're going to turn to fuel cells. So it's very similar to a battery, but in a battery it's self-contained and you're not using a fuel such as hydrogen to power the battery. So the fuel cell is going to be needed when these regulations come into place. A fuel cell can be used for something as small as a laptop and as big as a utility power station. So there is a wide range of uses for fuel cells, and all 3 of the stocks we're going to be breaking down in today's video are fuel cell stocks. I think they are high growth opportunities with a ton of potential. They're headed to the moon. The first stock we're going to be breaking down is ticker symbol FCEL, Fuel Cell Energy. We can see that this sucker has been strong, breaking out from like $3 or $4 a share earlier this year and running up to $30 a share at a 1,000% runner. However, we are getting the opportunity to take a peek at this stock on a steep pullback, a big discount, pulling off $30 a share and hitting $18 per share earlier this week. I think this is a buying opportunity. Let's talk about why. Fuel Cell Energy is a global leader in delivering clean, efficient, and affordable fuel cell solutions configured for the supply, recovering, and storage of energy. They provide turnkey solutions for their customers that include everything from the design and installation of a project to the long-term operation and maintenance of the fuel cell system, aka they're getting reoccurring revenue from maintaining just not installing the project and getting a one-time fee. They are maintaining the fuel cell, getting that reoccurring revenue that we know and love. Fuel Cell has some monster customers already on deck. Pfizer, ExxonMobil, Toyota, Pepperidge Farm, some already gigantic customers on board with fuel cell tech. This graph down here really shows the benefits of using fuel cells versus its competitors in the energy space. Look at the perks of fuel cell: low CO2 emissions, low criteria emissions, 24/7 energy output, compact footprint, easy to site, heat for cogeneration, backup power application, low cost of energy, low cost of capacity. Fuel cells versus solar and wind. Solar and wind, you don't have the 24/7 output. It's not compact at all. There is no backup power application. Here with combustion, typical combustion-based energy sources, you have high CO2 emissions, you have low criteria emissions, you have no 24/7 avoided emissions, and it's not easy to site. And the typical electrical grid, you have high emissions as well. So the obvious winner here is going to be fuel cells. Take a look at the chart real quick and I'll talk about where I'd want to get in this stock, and I'll put a price target on it. So fuel cells trading at $20.94 right now. Where would I want to get in? We have resistance here at $21. I'd like to see FCEL break over this $21 resistance, kind of push up, pull back into that resistance, which would then become support. And then I'd like to buy in front of that $21 and look for this move back towards all-time high. I'll put a 12 to 24 month price target of $40 per share on FCEL stock. I think we see all-time highs as more and more money comes into this sector, as people and investors realize that fuel cell tech is going to be what carries us into the battery tech in the next 20, 30 years down the road. Stock number 2 that we're going to be breaking down is another fuel cell company. This is ticker symbol BE, Bloom Energy Corporation. So these stocks obviously move together. They're in the same sector. When one goes, the other goes. So I'm going to want to have exposure to all 3 of these stocks that we're talking about in today's video. But you need to realize that this sector is going to move as one. Pretty much it's like EV. When Tesla goes up, the rest of the EV space typically goes up. The same thing is going to be true for fuel cells as well. However, we do have a little bit better of a chart here on this BE stock, because with fuel cell, we are coming into resistance on the chart. FCEL, we are coming into resistance on the chart. With BE, we're coming into support here at the $28 level on the chart. So Bloom Energy is expecting a 25% year over year increase in revenue. So we're seeing monster growth in this sector, in this space, and with Bloom Energy stock. In the next 5 years from 2020, they're expecting 25 to 30% annual growth in the fuel cell space. That is monster growth in an emerging market. Massive, massive opportunities in this emerging market. It is expected that there's going to be needed $69 trillion of investment in this infrastructure through the year 2030. $69 trillion. So if these 3 stocks that we're breaking down in today's video can capture a tiny piece of that infrastructure that's going to be put in place, we're talking about companies that are undervalued at today's price. With Bloom Energy, I like this chart a little bit better than I liked FCEL's chart, because we do have the support right here at $28.25 a share. That is an area that I could risk off of. So I like this BE a lot, and I would put a 12 to 24 month price target on BE of $55 per share, headed to the moon. The third and final ticker we're going to be breaking down in today's video is probably the most famous of the fuel cell stocks. That is Plug Power, ticker symbol PLUG. This stock has been an absolute beast over the last couple of years, going from just a few dollars a share all the way up to $75 per share as investors have flocked into the name. We are seeing a little bit of a pullback on the daily chart. I'm not going to go too in depth into Plug Power's business model. It's very similar to Fuel Cell Tech's business model and Bloom Energy's business model. But this is one that I'm probably going to have to see pull back a little bit more to be involved in the stock. I have traded it and made good money on it in the past, but it's just been so strong over the last year that if I bought up here at $60 a share, I would feel more like that I'm chasing versus taking a good, strong investment in a stock on a pullback. Even though we have pulled off the highs by a considerable amount, I would probably need to see it come down and test $40 per share in order for me to consider getting along this ticker. However, if you bought back here and had the huevos to hold it all the way up to $70 a share, congrats. Not I. I got in down here and sold on the first couple pops. But I do like Plug Power long term, and I will be watching it for dip buys on any pullbacks under that $50 per share area. That said, my two favorite stocks in the fuel cell space right now are BE and FCEL, and I will be watching Plug Power as well. That's going to wrap up the video, guys. I hope you got something from it. If you did, hit that like button for me. It helps me out a lot. I think this fuel cell tech is going to be big over the next couple of decades, and even though these stocks have been strong, made big moves, I think there's still a lot more upside potential. Do me a favor and check out the link for Webull in the description. Get your 2 free stocks, and check out the $50 off coupon to Touchdown Trades University. Get lifetime access to my private Discord chat and get my buy and sell orders in real time. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up. I love you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Until next time, peace.